Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Man, we have not played as Alt Penumbra in quite a while. We've also not really, we did play as Melting Remnant Orphan recently. Haven't played as this guy in a while with his ability to pop the eggs and also get a lot of consume cards back. I don't want to play as you. I'm just gonna play as Alt Penumbra Umbra, not Penumbra Umbra, the other non-Penumbra Umbra, and we'll random the allied clan. Let's do it. Because I like him. I like being able to buff him and then put the buffs on other people. And actually, Melting Remnant is very interesting because you can let your Umbra die, your Primordium, that's his name, and then have him come back with more stats that give more stats to other units. So there's a very interesting synergy here with this guy. Friendly units enter with sap. We get double bombs, incant and death, making of a morsel, hallowed drippings, ember cash is not bad. Let's do it. When you play a unit, a card gets reduced to 0. That basically means we never need to take energy. Dude, there's some very cool options here. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Now, does that work with that doesn't work with the Eaten ability, right? Just the Gorge ability? Still, having someone gorge on the champion multiple times, it seems pretty good. That's what we want. And we can make units and morsels. Actually, morsels will make all of our units free. So yeah, we'll take double gorge. It's the best option there. Health would have been nice. For this, we gotta think. Would we not like it if he just lasted a long time? Because then he can die, get brought back because of Melting Remnant, get played again, get gorged constantly. After the first death, Burnout kills him, and then he can just get regorged constantly, right? That'll happen here too with the damage from Aggressive Edible. Have we not used Stalwart Snack? If we haven't done it, I'll do it. We have done it. If you can bring him back, why does it matter how long he lasts? Because okay, I got it. If we give him, if we keep killing him and bringing him back over and over again, and then when Relentless happens, we make him have Burnout 12, he'll get buffeted 12 times, right? There's a limit to how many times he can get buffeted here, and if he gets eaten, you can't reform him. We want him to die, but we don't want him to ever get like Burnout 3 and then get eaten, because with Burnout 3 and eaten, we can't bring him back again. So we'd have to make sure that we engineer the kill. So I think we do want him to have bigger buffet triggers. Now, this is not how it used to be. This is how it is now that they added a separate pile for eaten units. Morsels, when they get eaten, they don't just go into the death pile, the consumed pile. They go into a specific pile, same as Primordium. So we don't want him to ever get fully eaten. Making him last a long time with the buffet triggers means that we can kill him by just putting him in the back after he dies once. It makes sense to me. So we start with Primordium. We're gonna make the God Train Steward, I think. He dies. Now we can play him in the back, and he will just burn out, give the stats, come back, burn out, give the stats, come back, rinse and repeat, I think. I could actually keep him alive with Hallowed Drippings. I don't think I do. I think I want him to come back. I could keep him alive for 5 turns. He's got buffet 5. It's a 40-40 stat bonus. Nah, we can do better. I think. I can't believe you're not dying. How much health are you gonna have? I gotta try to kill the guy in the back here. It's not gonna work. So the Pyre's gonna take one hit, unfortunately. But now we can bring back Primordium. You're gonna kill me? I mean, I can't let that happen. I guess I could just play Primordium. He's a good unit. On 6, 13, 13. 6 hits, 13, 13. You would die. I think I gotta let Primordium eat it, and then our Pyre's gonna take 26 plus 6 to 26 plus 6. Our Pyre's gonna take 32 damage. No, here's what you do. You kill him with a train steward. Yeah, because he's gonna eat every turn and scale. This is what you do. This is what you do. And then take 1 damage shield. We're killing him on the bottom floor with the champion and 1 train steward. And this is why you want the, I think, 5 eaten charges, 5 buffet, because we're gonna scale him. I can't believe that worked. That's so good. Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I just want train stewards, I think. Okay, I mean, it's a good gorge. It's a pretty good gorge. It's not the best unit, but I think we can take it for now. Remnant unit. Okay. So we want a remnant unit, right? Yes. Yes, I think we do. Spells don't really need to be upgraded right now. I mean, I would love to upgrade the damage of the Plinks, the holdover of a primitive mold, but I think another unit might be really nice to have. And if we can get into a multi-strike, then we can multi-strike our Crucible Warden, and then he can live forever, right? He can be the damage dealer and the tank, although we need more damage dealers. I think we need spell upgrades, weirdly enough. But it's so hard not to just take a unit, because we need units too. I'm gonna go unit. I'm gonna go unit. I'm gonna follow my heart. And we did luck into a multi-strike, which goes on Crucible Warden, unless there's something better here. Units get an extra upgrade slot. I love it. And I don't think we want these. How does hungry interact with buffet? What silly keyword, says Solder J. That rhymed. I don't think we need these. I think we do need a unit. But what do you take? We want Gorge, not Harvest, not Burnout. I do like the Wickless Baron for the Harvest triggers. We could just put garbage in front of him and then let things die, let morsels die constantly. You know, it's not bad. But I do think we want multi-strike on the Crucible Warden. I think I want it to have health just so that it can sustain itself before it gorges. And then we'll save capacity. We're definitely turning these on because we're in a good spot and we want units to spawn in each floor. It's a good way of killing our champion. More dead units will make reforming the champion harder. That's a very good point with the Wickless Baron here. So maybe we don't play him, you know? We don't have to play him immediately. Or maybe we do play him just to stop this guy. You know, do this, this. You kill my champion. I guess there's no reason not to just buff him right now. Man, I want to kill you. So now you have burnout. We don't want to just toss a unit out there to die. We're not going to get the gold. We're going to take 3 damage on the pyre. Am I okay with that? I could play a train steward to stop one more of the enemies, but we're not getting the gold. We didn't draw a plink. We just needed to draw a plink there. Oh look, a plink. So now our champion's a 13-13. The champion, by the way, I think I'll just do it like this. I was thinking maybe we could get it so that the champion could kill the boss on the bottom floor, but I think we're fine just like this. We're likely to get a primitive mold. I could just Hallow Dripping the champion and then he'll last forever. It's an easy kill. I can't believe you're gonna live with 1 HP, you son of a gun. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn him. We're taking a little bit of damage, but this is an easy kill for our dude. And the Gorge Man was doing 67 times 2. Morsel Miner, 3 damage, lifesteal. We need more targeted damage. And Draff is very interesting with multi-strike and burnout. I don't really like the burnout unless we can get more burnout enablers, but it's also gonna bust up the reform triggers. I mean, a Baron with burnout and multi-strike is not the worst thing in the world. And it's multi-strike. Multi-strike's good. I think I still like it. I think you can't say no to that. You could. I'm not going to, though. I think we also want an Umbra unit. Maybe even duplicate the current one that we have. Magic power intrinsic. No. Magic power without the ability to pierce or control the plink, probably a no. A second Crucible Warden. I mean, I could just dupe the one that I have. It's got multi-strike. Why would I want a second one? I could give it damage shield 5. I could give something damage shield 5. Not particularly important, is it? I think we skip. It's an interesting one. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Copy a card 5 times. I doubt we need to copy 5 Crucible Wardens. What about copy 5 Ember Caches? Intrinsic Assault would kill your champion on the first turn, each turn. I mean, I don't need help killing my champion. That we can do. Man, I don't know. We'll just copy Crucible Warden once. Because why not? Now I'm like, we could give him Harvest, but that's not enough stats. We get more stats from the champion. I could put the Draff in the Wickless Baron, which I still kind of like, but I don't think we need it. I think we just... I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna make another Crucible Warden and just be like, all right, let's move on. I mean, we want more units. Gives them something to do, I guess. A lot of damage, but you're gonna be fine. We get a lot of damage shield. Why do you have 3? Oh, 2 from the Gorge, 1 from the unit. Now we didn't get what we wanted, which was Primitive Mold. I think I'm not even gonna play the other Crucible Warden. You can get Lifesteal. 45, 18? We could. I mean, we can play our champion every floor on Relentless. Okay, you definitely play it in that case. I'll give you 3 damage shield. You're gonna be the big boy at the end. I think we need to remove all of these units I've been adding because I don't think we're gonna want them. Let's go. So you can gain stats and lifesteal. You can gain stats there, I guess. All of these train stewards have to go. We have a lot of things that need to go. So I don't want you to burn out any longer. I want you to die in 2 turns. I think. Ah, whatever, you're not doing that much damage. Now we want to bring the champion back. It worked. I mean, you're dying, but also now you gain 60 stats in each category, basically. God, this is so good. Apply multi-strike, Ember Drain. There is a reason to take something like Furnace Tap. If you take the version of your champion that transfers status effects, multi-strike can be transferred, so you can get tons of multi-strike stacks on a target. I really like what we currently have though, but I think adding multi-strike to the biggest unit we have in the late game is very strong. I think you still want Furnace Tap. The game just refuses to give me anything else. It's just these. I already have 3 Gorge units, I don't need more. And here we just need draw. We just need to get to our cards faster, and morsels make other cards free, so we're totally fine. I look at removal and I like it. I look at Merchant of Steel and think, hey, we need upgrades. It's a free artifact on this side as well. I don't think we need more units. Yeah, the construct would have been nice, but I guess we already have multi-strike. But I guess we could have put him in units and then gotten gorged fuel out of it, which is acceptable. Yeah, I don't think we care about a remnant unit unless we get super lucky and get a rare one. So I'm gonna go left. And get removal. I don't want this. I want the champion to die. So gain energy when a tomb unit dies. Doesn't happen. Daze and melee weakness to the bottom floor enemies. I'm skipping. I don't want them. That's just funny. And here I'm like, I guess we could put a draft and a Baron still, but I think actually removal there is the play. So, well, the first thing you do is remove the train stewards. So adding status effects, it would add burnout. I suppose there's something there so that you can apply burnout, and then you could put like the draft in a Crucible Warden, and then the Crucible Warden would have burnout and more multi-strike, but there is something there. I think we can make one Crucible Warden. Well, as soon as we take this, Primordium will be giving burnout. And there's no way of stopping that. As soon as he dies and gets respawned once, then we've got burnout given to all of our units. So we really do need, it's interesting because of the draft giving one of the Crucible Wardens more multi-strike. I kind of like it. But I do think we really need now so much removal because we have to get rid of a lot of cards in this deck that are actually bad. But I still like it. I'm going for the pact. I think we can do it. Oh, you have a lot of HP. We'll need better reforming, but if we get card removal, that might work. And we can use Furnace Tap with it if we really, really want to, especially on Relentless. That is a funny idea. Okay. So we didn't get what we wanted, which is a little scary. I'm just gonna say it. I may have made mistakes. We don't have any damage, like we can't kill the units in the back at all. Ugh. It's okay though. It actually still is. Okay, good. Because you're dying if I play our Crucible Ward up here. And I can even give him some damage shields for later. 21. No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna. We gotta play him at the back. Still think you'd do it. Look, all we gotta do is get our champion back. And also now another Crucible Warden. Oh. Ouch! Oh, look at that! Not the unit that we wanted. I mean, I kind of think you just burn this guy out, right? Maybe you burn this guy out. But you have more damage. So you're losing all of your damage shield. So you don't need any next turn. I'm gonna give it to you. I have an idea. My idea I think sucks, but I have an idea. The idea is called live. Please. What happened to the morsel miner? What? That's not the unit I wanted. $55 damage, 55 HP. You do a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna need to kill the boss. Hopefully we get our primordium. Ah, there you are. How nice of you to show up finally, along with Furnace Tap. Okay, I think we're still fine. Play Primordium, give everyone Burnout, and then give Multi-Strike to Primordium. Okay, we're not killing you, but you're taking a lot of damage. Maybe this kills you? Because they're living, that's why you're not dying. It kills you! What? 2 multi-strike, 3 multi-strike, 4 multi-strike. Let's go! Well, that was interesting. You know, maybe this is where we go into the heavy status transfer build, you know? Crushing Demise is so good. I think we need card removal and maybe a trinket. We don't care about consuming, we don't care about energy. Damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. It will apply to the champion, which means it will transfer. So I kind of like it. We can upgrade our big unit, which seems fantastic. Sure. Strike, apply melee weakness. We got him. Would have been nice to upgrade him now. Train stewards still have to go. And then I think you remove Wickless Baron. And then I think you remove a Plink. Try to get the deck a little bit more consistent. I think you're okay upgrading an Antumbra Assault once. I don't think it needs to be upgraded. And we have a lot of pack shards. Let's cool it for a minute. You're a sweeper. Enemies restore all health when they move up a floor. What do you think? Oh, I'm realizing this sucks because all of the little guys are gonna be in the front. You know what though? We can make it work. I'm sure we can make it work, I'm sure. I hate that we have the Crucible Warden here. But he can kill everything. He's gonna burn out, which it's a bad time for it. It's a real bad time for it, but he'll murder everything. They gorge, then die, I think. Yeah. Wouldn't mind having extra energy. We don't really have anything to spend the energy on now that I think about it. I also need Primordium to die. Getting both of these early on turn 1, that sucks. You know what? It clears out a floor. What do we get? We got Primordium. Not bad. Because we got Primordium, we can buff a Crucible Horton. Probably you, but we gotta worry about you moving up too. A morsel gets the kill here. We could play on the top floor actually. You're gonna apply burnout! This is the problem with it though. Okay, I see. I'm starting to understand where the issues are coming from. Yeah, because now we get all of our units burning out. Okay. What do we get here? Crucible Ward. Can't kill you, so we'll play you down here. Oof, 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 oof! On the bright side, we're gonna get a lot of morsels. You need to do more damage. You need to do more damage. I'd like it if you could do even more damage. Look, you're gonna gain stats. Okay, this is what we needed. I can play Crushing Demise if I have to. I'd rather not. This is fine. It's got burnout too. I can just give him infinite burnout up there. He'll kill everything. Nice. Play this here. I think we're fine. Draft RG, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome to the weirdest monster train run of all time. Don't know how I feel about it yet. Oh, good luck. You know, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, let's just keep you guys alive. We got 2 molds. You're not done. I can kill you. My dude, you got burnout too. That's not good enough. But what else are you gonna do? I guess we could maybe draw the champion, but the champion would die to the burnout. But they would have damage shield times something. So I will play you. I know we're adding things to the dead pile, but you know, whatever. Morsel and Primordium! Now if we play him, he'll have damage shield. We're doing 800 damage. By the way, have a multi-strike. I can't believe this is working. My God. This is stupid. How are we still alive? I don't think we need more damage shield. That's not the problem. Days? That's also not a big problem. And we don't die enough for those to actually matter. We're dying already more than we would like. But we just need more removal. We have to upgrade our spells. Gain rage when they lose burnout. It's actually not bad. Need the money. Spells being cheaper does not really affect us. We really just need holdover. So I'm gonna make a better plink. We can afford the -1, so I'll put it on a reform. Man, I would have been loving a holdover there. Double stack furnace tap. We will never be able to play another card if we play this, but Multi-Strike 2 Ember Drain 8 is pretty nice. I don't know, it's an interesting card. Multi-Strike 1's pretty good, Multi-Strike 2. I mean, if you ever play this, the Ember Drain is gonna get out of control immediately, is the problem, but, you know, it's funny. I guess we can have a couple of molds, right? Okay. Arcus. Don't kill me, Arcus. Let me remove more cards. At least this is gonna be easier than the fights that we've been dealing with. A lot easier, really. And we've got the Burnout Warden immediately, which means we can pretty much start the process of getting him reformed. Okay, we didn't draw what we wanted. That's okay. Just play some cards. Just don't apply the Ember Drain yet. Okay, Primitive Mold, we got 2 of them. So they will give me the Champion and the Crucible Warden, which is what we want. Should have done this in the opposite order, but you're not dying anymore, which is lovely. Imagine that. You're burning out, but that's fine. We want you to burn out. Okay. Okay. And we didn't get any morsels, but we had the Champion at least. Now's the question, do you play Furnace Tap on Crucible Warden and your Champion and just kind of let it go? You could probably just let it go. You probably could. Yeah, I think you could. You're still killed. And this is our Champion. Our Champion will now have damage shield. And if I give the Champion Multi-Strike 2, this guy's gonna have Multi-Strike 5, then Multi-Strike 7. And all we really need is to draw a Hallowed Dripping to keep the Champion alive for a few more turns, and this guy is gonna just pop. I think it's so funny that I wanna do it. So I will give, I mean, we can play everything. So start here. Don't do that. Yeah, we've got reforms as well. We got a couple of them. You sweep! Well, this morsel's gonna get added to the reform pile because I made a mistake, but let's see what happens. In theory, now the game just plays itself and we hold right click. Okay, so we got one of them, which is not what we wanted, but we've got the morsel back at least. You're gonna live. It made making of a morsel free. Play you here. It made primitive mold free, but we don't need it. Now my dude does have 14 Ember Drain, which sucks, but he also has a, we have excavated embers! We can still get energy. You know what? If it works, right? I've never done this before, in case you're curious. I've never had this style of run of stacking up status effects. But we had like 10 multi-strike on that guy. So Wretch, if you let your champion get completely eaten, this brings him back. Remnant Pact can also bring back your champion, which means you can make this free, and then if your champion dies, you can replay him without having to worry about reforming him. The reforming does give him more stats, but if you just need to bring your unit back, this brings your unit back. I kind of like the book. We desperately need even more draw. We don't care about anything else. And we need more removal as well. So I'll take the free removal. We don't have a lot of money. Enemy units are weaker. Plinks have to go. They are too bad to play. Plink is maybe the worst starting spell, I think. It is bad. More magic power I like. Let's see if we can buy anything here. It is tempting to make a large stone Crucible Warden, but I just don't think we need it. The health is nice, so maybe, but... Start with damage shield 2, get more buffet triggers. We don't really need more buffet triggers. Actually, no, we do. We do want buffet triggers. It's exactly what we want. It already has 2 damage shield. We've got a relic. What's coming up next? Another Divine Temple? Spell Chain of Mold? Yeah. Can't afford removal. I think I'm not gonna buy anything. I think we're gonna need more damage in this run, but you know, I guess we don't need to use the Crucible Warden with Primordium. It's good because he starts with Burnout. If Primordium has Burnout 1 and we put him on a Crucible Warden, he kills the Crucible Warden. We'd have to have Hallowed Drippings, but then he's gonna not burn out immediately, but he's gonna give Burnout. Freaking hell, man. What a strange run we've got here. What's coming up next? We'll probably go, I don't know, removal is nice, but holdover. Holdover, man, it changes everything. Removal is also pretty good. I'm just debating spending the money on a large stone. I just don't think we need it. I'm gonna save the cash. Which meant that maybe Pyre Housing was not what we wanted. 20 armor for 400 gold. We've made worse decisions on this run. So if we endless Primordium, when he dies, he doesn't get reformed, he just comes back. When this unit dies or is eaten, return its card to the top of the draw pile. It actually says that, huh? Okay, wait a minute. I mean, Buffet 8 we don't want, but we want him to give Burnout, which means we want him to die once. This is very interesting. I mean, start here. That's very lucky. I think we'll play a Crucible Warden on the top because we have the ability to cancel out the Ember Drain right now. But if we play one on the bottom, we can play Primordium in front of him, block the shots, kill this thing. I could make a Morsel Miner endless. Actually, a +6/+6 Morsel coming back every turn is not a bad idea. Let's do this. Although it goes back on top of the draw pile. I want to draw more. So maybe we don't play that? Still a pretty good morsel, actually. Makes cards free. You know what? It makes cards free. Okay, you're coming back. Take more damage and more damage. Take a damage shield. Okay. I got plans. I got plans. I was really hoping for the card that would just let me kill you. We didn't get it. They get Primordium though, and we have the Burnout Crucible Warden, which is what we wanted. You're gonna get damage shield. You're gonna give it to this guy. Gotta be honest, I kind of don't want you to burn out right now. This guy's gonna have 1 burnout. Am I okay giving you like 6 burnout right now with 8 damage being buffed every turn? That's not as much damage as I wanted. We're probably gonna get a mold back. I'm gonna let you gorge. I'm gonna let you gorge on him. This guy's gonna be very weak. He's killable. I don't want Void Binding because I don't want the Ember Drain right now. If I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it with Furnace Tap. This is the perfect turn, actually. Because we can Furnace Tap, we can Primordium, we love it. Okay, so hold up. How the freaking heck am I gonna kill you? You might hit the pyre. You're not gonna hit it for much. I'm gonna let you hit the pyre. Primordium, Furnace Tap, Hallowed Drippings. We still get 1 card for free every turn because of the morsel. 1 unit's making it up, who cares? But we're gonna start stacking up for the next 7 turns, 2 multi-strike per turn on this guy who's gonna also get 13 damage every turn. And rage every turn. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, and we're gonna get more rage because we're stacking rage. Is that correct? I believe so. What's free? A Plink. Okay, Plink. Plink might not be playable, but that's fine. Ah, hey, that's the second way that we can get energy, actually. So there you go. Doesn't matter. I guess let's give you more damage shield, rage, and Ember Drain. Let's give you even more burnout. Now, the burnout's gonna last forever on this guy. He's not gonna ever die. So he's doing 900 damage. I love this run right now. This is so fun. You have burnout too. Man, it's possible we can get you going, but it's unlikely. Yeah, we don't get a lot of energy, do we? 28. We lose 28 energy every turn for the next 28 turns. But, I mean, look at the freaking Crucible Man. He's gorging. It's gorging out of control. Can't play Void Binding, rip. He has 50 rage. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, you did die, didn't you? I mean, just end turn. When you get the combo, it works. It's just hard to get the combo. Okay. Skip. And I think you... Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and buff effects enemy units. This would remove Ember Drain. It does not remove Burnout. I mean, if I can just remove Burnout, or sorry, remove Ember Drain and make this more playable, we could take it. It doesn't really affect things, but it's not bad. I do like Crushing Demise, though, to keep killing enemies that are moving up and making it past us. But I can take resin removal. And I'm now really tempted to go to a Merchant of Magic. Make cards cheaper, so when we run out of energy, we can still play things, and maybe find damn holdover. We don't need unit upgrades. Duplication might be nice, but... +2 capacity on the middle floor, more burnout each time it's applied. This actually matters a ton. This helps so much, because now our Crucible Warden doesn't die immediately. Primordium doesn't die on turn 2, but we can just keep him killed with Antumbras. Yeah, I like it. In the end, I'm not really building around the idea of killing our champion, but because we took the status effect thing, we actually want him to live at some point. I still think you take this. Permafrost Crushing Demise, actually pretty good. Let's make that free. So after our mistake, we can fix it. Intrinsic. Do we want anything intrinsic? There's something to be said for Endless on the champion, but we don't want him intrinsic, do we? Because if he's intrinsic, he won't get burnout, so he won't be able to apply burnout to our friend. What we want is... it'll apply Endless to him, which is very funny. I don't think we want intrinsic. I think we're going for 100 pack shards. We don't need any more. And I don't think we want permafrost. I think I would be much better off re-rolling and looking for holdover and spending money on removal. But if we permafrost something like Crushing Demise, we can kill the big boss enemies that move up by just saving this and then playing it once. But we live or die before that happens anyways. Give me the Consume Plink reroll. Disappointing, but actually just very disappointing. Make Antumbra better, and better Void Binding? Remove a Plink? Remove a Crucible Warden? Probably don't need this many of them. We just want one. Now, we would like maybe to have additional Crucible Wardens to do damage as units move up, but we don't want them to be the thing being reformed, but they're not the things that are actually... Yeah. Once we apply Furnace Tap, our champion wants to live for 8 turns. So why not have something else to mold back, right? Well, because you want your champion to be applied to this guy, which means, okay, I'm gonna remove 1 and keep 1. I'm also going to remove a... Wow, maybe we actually don't remove anything else. I like everything else in the deck. There's got to be something to remove. Hold on. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna remove the blink. I upgraded it, but whatever. Get it out of the deck. Friendly units enter with sap. Sap will be applied, but we have rage, so the rage will eventually outscale the sap. That's funny. So we have everything we want on turn 1, but we need to apply burnout. But we could just apply Furnace Tap and Resin Removal on turn 1. How strange. I think you just go. I think you just start immediately. Because we can completely remove all of the Ember Drain. All right. So Primordium. Crucible Warden. We can also remove the sap. We're not gonna apply Rage is the problem. So we're gonna get sapped to crap. Oh, you don't apply as much damage as I want. You know what? Fine. We can still apply morsels up here and kill our own champion. I could literally do it now. In fact, I can literally do it now. Wait a minute. Yes? We did. Now he's got Burnout 4. And he's gonna apply Burnout, gain Rage, which will overwrite the sap, apply Multi-Strike, apply 8 damage per round instead of 3 damage per round, and we can keep him alive with Hallowed Drippings. And we can also make both of these units endless. I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. It's a very weird turn of events here. Might as well just play you, right? We got a very good turn 1 draw, though, let me just say. Holy crap. So yes. I mean, we gotta play a lot of things. Why not? My dude is 40 burnout. I mean, you're dying, but why not just do this? Still, oh, because you didn't get the damage shield. Well, you know what? Let's give you some damage shield then. So it's like, it's not the ideal case, but now that we have Void Binding, we can actually get damage shields via copy and more Rage, which will overwrite the sap. So I think you do play Void Binding. I think our champion is gonna die at some point soon as well. I don't think I care. We'll just kill him in a couple of turns and then reform him when we have the right draw. And then we're gonna end with, you know, 11 multi-strike. And we have resin removal, which means now the Ember Drain from the Void Binding can be purged. This guy is, like, he's still living, which is awesome. Now you have no sap. Dude, taking the thing that prevents the sap really counters this boss, doesn't it? Oh look, resin removal. Now we have 3 more buffets, so we don't need to kill our champion yet. I mean, here's the thing. We don't need the champion anymore. We're totally fine to just be like, champion, hardly knew her. So let's just work under the guiding principle that that's not gonna be a concern. Just keep purging the sap. By the way, you're dead, but there's more things. There's more things. Oh look, Crucible Warden's back. Should have given Crucible Warden down here the damage shield. My bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think I've ever done a build like this. Maybe I have. I've played a lot of Monster Train, 300 something runs up on YouTube, by the way, youtube.com/AbeClancy, but I don't remember ever doing a run like this. So next turn, we're getting the Crucible Warden. On this turn, we should kill and bring back Primordium for, I think, the middle floor. Top floor maybe, but we need more damage shield on Primordium. We could put a couple damage shield on Primordium. You know what? I think we do that. You won't die to the sweep, but you'll still take... But if I kill Primordium and then resummon on this turn, they will die. What if we let Primordium die then? Good point. Good point indeed. Good sir. Good point, good sir. So we want you to have the damage shield in that case. And you can go here. Although if I put you here... Are you gonna gorge? You will gorge. You will have damage shield, and you're not dying. Do I put you at the bottom or in the middle? Bottom has 1 more capacity. Bottom. Then we play you. Kill you. We got 1 plink. I'll accept it. You can tank more damage. And you can take another damage shield. Good? Good. Now I think we do want to play top floor Primordium with our good Crucible Warden. He'll have enough damage shield to survive this a few turns, and if he dies and comes back, we'll still have like the multi-strike 10 out, and we have a Void Binding coming out. And you're gonna have 20 HP, you'll survive 2 hits regardless. Yes, okay. Then, don't play these because they'll die. You don't want them to garbage up the reform pool. Good, this is exactly what we wanted. Like, exactly what we wanted. And we play Primordium with damage shield. Crucible Warden. $13 damage. It's so sad that it doesn't actually get any kills, but I can kill you. Now you could play a morsel and have it come back, but it's unnecessary. Okay, you're gonna hit the pyre, I don't care. But we got everything else that we wanted, and we know that Void Binding is coming up, so the damage shield will get applied to Primordium. What we probably want to do is Crushing Demise, but we need energy. We need energy. We want to play... Well, we want to play Ember Cache for the Excavated Ember, but we want to play Multi-Strike as well. I think you just play Multi-Strike in that case. Get the damage going. You're gonna have enough damage shield. Go all in. I'm just gonna play this on a not incant floor. We don't need any more burnout. We have 5 multi-strike. It's not enough to kill everything, but we have enough. Oh, you're killing the other enemies. Okay, excellent. So Void Binding, Resin Removal, we got lucky on the draw. 13 and 10. This actually keeps you alive. Yo, this is great. You're dying? Oh, because you're hitting one spike? Boo! Boo! Well, here's the thing. If I do lose one morsel, you can just come back later. Get out of here. Yes. At this point, just make sure he comes back, right? You're dying? I wish that wasn't the case. Oh, I should have put the morsel in front. I would have kept him alive for one more turn. But it's fine, we can bring him back. By the way, methinks Divinity's gonna take some damage this turn. Yeah, a little bit. Where can I incant? I can incant up here. Why are you dying? Because you sweep? I hate your sweep. You can be gorged. I guess I'm just playing you to die. We can bring you back, we have molds. I mean, we gotta do something with the turns in which we have the mold, right? This guy's not really doing too much at the bottom. He's fine though, don't worry about him. Now we're taking damage. We don't have enough damage shield generation because we're getting hit by Divinity. That being said, we're also killing Divinity. You and your damn sweep. Actually, this... I played you with the damage shield. I do that all the time. Play the wrong card with the wrong damage shield. Whatever, you've got no buffs anymore. Should have played it on the middle floor. I mean, we're gonna win. They can't do anything. You're living for another turn as well. Look at that. Look at that. What a strange run. How much damage was he doing? He had like 200 times 20? Probably not that high. Dude, what do you know? Apparently applying multi-strike to your champion can be a good thing. And that's the reason, by the way, that we went for, let me see, hold on, the Stalwart Snack, allowing them to last longer so we could get more stacks being transferred. By default, Buffet 3 with Damage Shield 4, that's only 12 Damage Shield being applied over 3 turns from the champion to the unit in the front. But if you even had Buffet 8, all of a sudden, with Damage Shield 2, that's 16 Damage Shield over a longer period of time, but with more damage, more stacks of other things as well. You only need 1 point in Superfood to get the effect of status effects are transferred. It's very interesting that the benefit, the buff from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 is just a couple of damage shield. Not that much. But yeah, dude, I love Primordium. Such a fun unit to play around with. And I don't think I've ever really built around... I've built around Furnace Tap before. I haven't really ever built around the idea of just applying it to the champion and transferring the stacks over. But we did have one very good Crucible Warden at the very end, and somehow managed to make it through this run without dying, even though I took every single trial like an idiot. Don't do that, but I did. Amazing. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.